So hello friends. So now today in this video I will cover the IUPAC nomenclature for the straight chain hydrocarbons. Straight chain hydrocarbons which are not having any side chains. So first we can write the general formula for IUPAC nomenclature: prefix plus word root plus primary suffix plus secondary suffix. So, because we are taking the straight chain hydrocarbons without having any side chain, so we will not have any prefix. And then word root will be there, parent chain is there, and primary suffix will be there because compounds are maybe saturated or unsaturated. So this is there, primary suffix is there, and then secondary suffix is not there because there is no functional group in these hydrocarbons. Okay, so then what we are left with only word root plus primary suffix. So these two parts will be there. So it is having the three types of cases are there. So first case we can consider the compounds which are having only single bonds, means ki the compounds which are saturated in nature. So how to give the name to those compounds? So these type of compounds are also called the alkane, and they are having only single bonds and are represented by this formula CnH2n plus 2. And if we write in this series, if one carbon atom compound is there, we can write like this: CH4. Next CH3, 2 carbon atom, 3 carbon atom, 4 carbon atom, and 5 carbon atom. So how we can give the IUPAC name to these? So as we discussed in our earlier video, one carbon atom chain is called meth. 2 carbon atom chain is called eth. So because if we see first one, meth, because and here only single bonds are there. So ane is added for the single bond. So what will be the name? Name will be methane. Here next CH3, 2 carbon atom chain, word root will be eth. Word root होगा यहाँ पे eth plus ane because only single bonds are there. So ethane. C, 3 carbon atoms are there in parent chain, prop plus ane, propane. 4 carbon atom chain, but plus ane, butane. 5 carbon atom chain is parent chain is there, pent plus ane, pentane. So we can say that while naming these type of compounds, it is like alk plus ane for the saturated compounds. Okay, and this series is called the homologous series. Homologous series means ki such organic compounds which are similar in structure, having the same general formula. So all these compounds here are having the same general formula of CnH2n plus 2. So one unique property is there. If we see any two successive members in this homologous series, they differ from each other only by CH2 group. So let us see if we see butane and pentane. So there is only the difference of this CH2 group. So anywhere if we see, like if we compare any of the two successive members, so there is a difference of CH2 group only. So then moving on to the second case. Second case means ki where unsaturation is there, and unsaturation is due to the double bond. So the general formula for these compounds is CnH2n. So let us take this first example. So first let us see ki how many carbon atoms are present in the chain. In this 4 carbon atoms are present. 1, 2, 3, 4. So word root will be but for 4 carbon atom. And then one double bond is there. So for double bond, as I told you earlier, ene is added. Ene is added. Means name will be alk plus ene. But before ene, we have to specify the position of the double bond. So for the position of the double bond, it is very important to see how the numbering is done. So suppose if we start the numbering from left to right, so then this will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, and in this case, the double bond is present between C3 and C4. And but if we here double bond is present between C3 and C4. But if we do the numbering from right to left, then it is 1, 2, 3, 4. So according to this, double bond is present between C1 and C2. So always while numbering, we see the double bond gets the lower number. Now, so that way we have to do the numbering. So this is the wrong way of numbering and this is the correct way. So in this way, this double bond is between C1 and C2. So while writing the IUPAC name, we will write the location of the double bond, which is the according to the lower carbon atom. Numbering of the lower carbon atom. So what will be the name? But between 1 and 2, we will write here 1. But 1 ene. And these are separated by the small dash. So this is the name. So let us take the next example. It is this. So again, like if first we have to see the number of carbon atoms in the parent chain. So we can see here 5 carbon atoms are there. So word root will be pent. And now we have to give the numbers to the carbon atom. So as I said, the lower number is given always to the double bond. So we will start the numbering from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this double bond is between carbon 2 and carbon 3. And so here we will write the lower number pent 2 ene. So this will be the name for this compound. So the third type is there in which unsaturation is present, means the compound is having the triple bond. So the general formula for these compound is CnH2n minus 2 and they are written like this, alk plus ine. Okay, so let us see the first example. So this is one compound. So first, how many carbon atoms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Means but. And position of the triple bond we have to see. So if we give the numbering from left to right, then 1, 2, 3, 4. This triple bond will be present between C3 and C4. But if we start from right to left, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the correct way of giving the number, because then this triple bond will have the lower number and then it is called but. Position of triple bond is 1 and ine because triple bond. So name is but 1 ine. Next example is this. So first, how many carbon atoms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 means word root is hex. So how will we number? This triple bond should get the lower number. Means we will start from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So hex 2 ine because it is a triple bond. So this will be the name. So then another fourth case is also possible when the compound is having both the double and triple bonds in the same molecule. So in this case, we can see this example. So this is one example, and in this 2 double bonds are there and 1 triple bond is there. So first let us see the word root. How many carbon atoms are there? So it is having the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carbon atoms are there, and so that is why we will give the hex. So now here the numbering of the carbon atoms becomes difficult. So it is done in this way that priority is given to the double bond. Means that if both double and triple bonds are present in the same molecule, we have to number in such a way that double bond gets the lower numbering. So in this, particularly in this compound, if we start from the right, so then we will do like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So double bond will get the lower numbering. So here hex 1, this 1, 3 diene, because with this carbon, 1 carbon and 3 carbon, double bond is present. So hex 1, 3 diene, 2 double bonds are there, and this 5 ine. So this will be the name of this compound. So this is all I have covered for the IUPAC nomenclature for the straight chain hydrocarbons. So in the next video, I will cover with the next topic of the branched chain hydrocarbons, IUPAC nomenclature for the branched chain hydrocarbons. So thank you so much.